Imagine, if you will, the vast, unending expanse of the Sahara Desert. A place we envision as nothing but golden sands and scorching sun. But what if I told you this ancient land holds secrets so profound, so utterly unbelievable, they challenge everything we thought we knew? Our story begins in 1965, high above the Earth. Two astronauts, James McDivitt and Edward White, aboard their spacecraft, were gazing down at the Sahara. What they saw sent a jolt of disbelief through them, something so utterly unexpected, it seemed impossible. Right there, in the heart of the sand-filled desert, was a structure so immense, so perfectly formed, it resembled a giant human eye staring back up at them. Not just an outline, but a distinct pupil in the center, almost as if the Earth itself was looking back. This astonishing landmark, now known as the Eye of Sahara or the Richat Structure, is truly colossal. We're talking about a feature 265 kilometers long and 70 kilometers wide. Its total area? A staggering 18,500 square kilometers. To put that into perspective, you could comfortably fit 30 cities the size of Mumbai, or 5 Karachis, inside it. And that perfectly circular pupil? It measures a remarkable 40 kilometers in diameter. This isn't something you can see from the ground. Its sheer scale only reveals itself from space. Now, you might be thinking, surely, this must be the impact crater of a massive asteroid. And that's a logical assumption. But here's where the mystery deepens. To this day, scientists have found absolutely no evidence of an asteroid impact. No telltale signs of melted rock. No specific mineral composition associated with such an event. This absence of evidence is precisely why the Richat Structure continues to baffle the scientific community. How did such a unique and perfectly round formation come into existence in a desert spanning thousands of miles? While science struggles to explain its formation, an intriguing theory links the Eye of Sahara to something far more ancient and legendary, the lost city of Atlantis. Historians have described Atlantis, an advanced civilization, with cities built in distinct ring shapes, each ring connected by bridges, with sea water flowing underneath. And guess what? Dozens of ancient maps of Atlantis bear a striking resemblance to the concentric rings of the Eye of Sahara. The similarities are uncanny. But it's not just the shape. Let's talk about location. Around 2,500 years ago, the Greek historian Herodotus created a world map, and on it, he placed a city called Atlantis to the west of Africa. When we overlay his map with today's world map, the proposed location of Atlantis aligns almost perfectly with the Richat Structure. And it doesn't stop there. 2,000 years ago, Roman geographer Pomponius Mela also drew a world map. While its orientation is towards the east, if you rotate it to place north at the top, you'll see he depicted Atlantia, or Atlantis in the northwest Sahara area, where the Atlanteans supposedly lived. Once again, the location matches the Eye of Sahara. Now, standing on the ground within the Richat Structure, you wouldn't even realize you're inside such an immense formation. Its rings are simply too vast. Archaeologists haven't found concrete evidence of a human civilization thriving here 12,000 years ago. Yet, the sheer uniqueness of the Richat Structure, with no other formation like it anywhere in the world, ensures its place as one of Earth's enduring scientific mysteries. But the Sahara Desert is far more than just the Richat Structure. It's a continent of secrets in itself. When we hear African Sahara, we conjure images of scorching sun, endless sand dunes, and unbearable heat. And while that's largely true today, what if I told you that this seemingly dry wasteland has a vibrant, green past? This colossal desert spans an incredible 9 million square kilometers. That's roughly the size of the entire United States, or all of Europe. 11 different countries share its vast expanse. And here's another surprising fact. The Sahara is constantly growing, expanding by 10% every century. But why, and where did all this sand come from? One of the most captivating sights within this desert is Egypt's White Desert. With its stark white sand and unique limestone formations, it looks like a scene straight out of the Arctic. These formations seem sculpted, almost artfully placed. But their true origin lies millions of years in the past. Hundreds of millions of years ago, when dinosaurs roamed our planet, the area we now know as the Sahara was submerged beneath a vast ocean called Tethys. For millions of years, the immense weight of this ocean pressed down, depositing thick layers of limestone on its seabed. As continents shifted and the Tethys Ocean eventually receded, these frozen limestone layers were exposed to the elements for the first time. The relentless wind began its work, eroding the limestone, breaking it down into fine particles. This is the origin story, not just of the White Desert's unique sand, but of the entire Sahara. Where limestone was present, the White Desert formed. And where sandstone dominated, we got the familiar orange sands we see today. So, the vastness of the Sahara, in a way, is a testament to an ancient sea and the power of geological transformation. But the Sahara wasn't always a desert. Scientists have unearthed remarkable evidence within its sands, fossils of plants and trees that simply cannot survive in today's harsh Saharan climate. This points to a dramatically different past. Around 2.6 million years ago, our world plunged into its last major ice age. Glaciers spread, land and oceans blurred, and the planet became a frozen expanse. Geologists refer to this as the beginning of Earth's fifth major ice age, typically triggered by changes in Earth's orbit, moving us further from the sun. While much of the world was encased in thick ice, the equatorial regions, including Africa, experienced what's known as the African humid period. The Sahara, incredibly, was green and teeming with life. Imagine endless meadows, lush green grass covering every inch, and vast lakes formed by torrential rains. Lakes that, if they existed today, would rival the largest on Earth. This verdant landscape supported a diverse array of animals, mirroring a rainforest ecosystem. Crucially, a large number of early humans migrated here. Unlike the rest of the world, the Green Sahara offered ideal conditions for life, agriculture, animal domestication, and a climate comparable to modern-day Europe. This ice age, lasting about 2.5 million years, began to wane around 11,000 years ago. Earth's average temperature slowly rose, ice sheets melted, and glaciers retreated. For several thousand years, the Sahara remained green. But then, around 4000 BC, roughly 6,000 years ago, nature began to reclaim its desert landscape. The green meadows started fading, and the underlying sand, exposed to the air, began to spread once more. A living testament to this ancient green Africa is the mighty Nile River. At 6,695 kilometers, it's the world's longest river, originating in Uganda, carving its way through the heart of the Sahara and emptying into the Mediterranean Sea near Egypt. When North Africa transformed into a desert, the ancient inhabitants, the early Egyptians, were unable to comprehend. To them, the Nile was a sacred, mysterious river whose source was unknown, a divine lifeline in a parched land. Even in modern times, countless expeditions were launched to trace its origins. The Nile flows through 11 countries, a mere 200 meters shorter than the Amazon. The African continent's mild conditions during these ice ages, never extreme Arctic cold, made it a cradle for human civilization. In fact, many believe humanity itself originated here. In November 1974, the oldest and most complete human skeleton, Lucy, was discovered in Hadar, Ethiopia. This astonishing find, dating back 3.2 million years, provides scientific evidence supporting the idea that the human species was first born in Africa, the very land where ancient religions also place humanity's beginning. Deep within the Sahara Desert, there's a secret garden known as the Enedi Plateau. For thousands of years, this place has been a true paradise for local nomads, a vital stopover for caravans traversing the vast desert. Animals, especially camels, drink here, and cool gorges provide respite for weary travelers. These gorges still contain ancient rock art, images of cattle, particularly cows. This is fascinating because cows typically thrive where grass is abundant, a stark contrast to today's Sahara where only camels can truly survive. Until the 1940s, African lions roamed here, but they are now extinct. But here's the kicker: this hidden garden is home to a few crocodiles living near the water sources. Crocodiles, of course, can't travel vast distances across a desert. Experts believe these are a unique breed of African crocodile that have been here for thousands of years, relics of the Sahara's green past, slowly fading away, surviving on what little fish and frogs they can find. The Sahara also holds the secret to one of ancient Egypt's most unique treasures, a mysterious natural glass stone found in the necklace of King Tutankhamun. For years, researchers were puzzled by its origin, some even believing it was extraterrestrial. But its source was finally traced to the Libyan part of the Sahara. 30 million years ago, an asteroid impact here melted the sandstone. With rivers and streams flowing freely at the time, this molten sandstone hit the water, rapidly cooling and forming this rare, natural glass. And while the Sahara's endless sand might seem useless for construction or other productive uses, it actually plays a vital role thousands of kilometers away, breathing life into the Amazon rainforest. Every year, millions of tons of Saharan sand are carried by winds across the Atlantic Ocean to South America. This sand contains phosphorus, a crucial nutrient. Though only 0.08% phosphorus, experts believe it's enough to replenish the Amazon soil, which constantly loses phosphorus due to rainwater runoff. Without this Saharan fertilizer, new plants and trees in the Amazon would struggle to grow. A truly global connection. Now, for some quick, surprising facts about the Sahara Desert. It's often called the world's largest desert, but it's actually the third largest. The Arctic and Antarctic deserts are larger cold deserts. It is, however, the world's largest hot desert. Its vast area of 9 million square kilometers constantly changes with the seasons as sand shifts and compacts. Only about 25% of the Sahara is covered in sand dunes. The rest consists of rocky mountains. Some sand dunes here reach heights of 180 meters, and its highest point, Mount Kosciuszko, stands at 3,415 meters. Despite being the hottest desert, it occasionally snows in some parts, with temperatures dropping to -6 degrees Celsius. The Sahara Desert, a place of extreme beauty and incredible mysteries. It's a reminder that even the most seemingly barren landscapes hold a profound history and play a vital role in our planet's intricate systems. If you found these secrets of the Sahara as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more amazing content. Your comments mean the world to us, so let us know what you think below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next great video.